Hello, people of YouTube. It is me, Adam Ashcraft, here again. I know it's been a while, which is pretty usual. I have today some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff that we're gonna be opening, and we're kind of gonna just get right into it. We're gonna start off with the Ancient Guardians booster right here. This guy right here. Gonna start off with that. And let's see what we get. Alright, some Sulfur stuff. I've played that a little bit on Dueling Nexus. I believe it's a pendulum deck. Not bad, not bad. Got a trade in. Familiar with that. See some more Sulfur pendulum. Snake Rain. That's new to me. Light Serpent. I like the way that looks. Flogos. I'm not even gonna try. Lovely. Not bad, not bad. Oh, and then I got a Lightning Overdrive. I'm gonna step into that here. See what it takes us. It's been a little bit. I've been quite out of the game. Played a little here and there, but haven't been on Nexus too much. Just, you know, occasionally playing with my one friend. Also against the bots a little bit on there. Haven't really seen anybody else that I play with recently, but you know, even though I might be a little out of touch, I'm still follow some of it. Here we go. Some War Rocks. There's a deck that I started playing a little while ago. Still don't know too much about it. I think I used it in maybe 2 duels. I remember a lot of the premise, boosting the attacks and stuff like that, of that. But Hidden Springs of the Far East. Interesting. I gotta read this. Interesting. A Maze Attraction Wonder Wheel. Well then. A lot of cards I'm not familiar with. World Soul Carbon. Interesting. Basal or Basal Rose Shoot. Not sure how. Dogmaticality. Is this new? I've played Dogmatica for a little bit, but I don't recall this. Maybe I didn't use it in the deck I was playing it with. Not quite sure. Gonna have to look into that. I actually have a couple Dogmatica decks. I really like the one. I have a Dark Magician Dogmatica deck. Enjoy playing that a lot. That was a Pegasus Twin Saber, by the way. I skipped that one. AI Challenge You. Okay. And Paleozoic, I don't know. Paleozoic. Cambro, I don't know. Blank monster. It's interesting. Alright. Let's see here. Now, for the last piece. Something I've been wanting to open for a while. It's 5D'S Dragunity structure deck. I actually got this at a store for standard price of a structure deck. When I searched it online, I found, I believe I seen one for $40, somewhere around there. A couple different ones. There's actually another one at the store I thought about getting and maybe, like, you know, reselling it or whatever, but I decided to just get the one and open it and see what's in here and check it out. I've had some Dragunity cards in the past. I wanted to build a Dragunity deck at one point, a long time ago. Just never happened. I still have a lot of the cards though, so I was actually kind of excited, hoping maybe I could fit them into this somehow. Oh wow. This comes with an official rule book. Oh wow. We are taking it back now. I'm excited for this. Official rule book. Oh man. Synchro monsters, tuners, talking about all kinds of stuff in here. Summoning mechanics, how to read a card. Let's see, we'll go to the index. Things you need to duel, the game mat, monster cards, effect monsters, synchro monsters, fusion monsters, ritual monsters, summoning monster cards, spell and trap cards, how to play. It goes on. It goes quite on. It talks about battles and chains. Interesting. They just don't really think they make these anymore. I mean, at least all the ones that I've gotten recently, they kind of stopped doing stuff like this. And I've got to say, out of all the ones I have, from past to present, this has to be like the thickest rule book or anything of that nature I've seen. Usually it comes with like a little paper that folds out and kind of tells you some things about your deck and some of the cards and gives you some ideas of what to do. But this is like really in depth. I mean, this is, I feel like this is at that point, you know, in Yu-Gi-Oh, where they were really just maybe drawing people in and just trying to, you know, get everybody on the same page, learn the rules. I guess now maybe a lot of the people that play are not so new. We got this here, the deck list. It comes the insert that came inside, and there's some stuff in here too, actually. So this is kind of like the paper that we get now that I was saying. Like here it's telling you some of the booster packs you could get for this deck that would help with this deck. And the deck list, and then like here's how to play this deck, and they kind of give you, okay, special summon this, equip. Here's what you equip it with. Fill your grave. You got this, I think that's the field spell. And it's showing you, you know, a couple of things there. And I know the lighting's kind of bad. I still haven't got a top-down camera, something on my list. There we go. So you kind of see what I'm saying here. Pretty cool. Let's show the back. There's some of the booster packs. Kind of blurry. It says Star Strike Blast and Stardust Overdrive. Got Hidden Arsenal 3 and 4. It's telling you about equip cards here on the wrong side. Flip around on the equip cards right here. And then one of my favorite parts is the mats that they come with. I actually have one still that's older than this, and it's kind of ripped apart. It's so old, but I still have it. It's still kind of, you can still fold it out into pieces or in square, and look at that. No link zones, no pendulum, none of that. There wasn't even Xyz. Crazy. I like it though. It's nice. Nice design. Alright, well, with all that covered, we can get into the cards themselves. Now, I looked at the list a little bit. I don't know if I'm really familiar with any of these, to be honest. The Dragunity cards I did have, like I said, I never got to make the deck, so I didn't really get to play them too much. However, I had read some of them and kind of looked at what they did. Let's see here. Get this open. Being a bit troublesome. Got it. Maybe. Oh, gonna be a whole video of me trying to get the cards open. There we go. Oh, no, not quite. Now it's for sure. Okay. We are in. Okay. Starting off with a Dragunity Leviathan. Yeah, it looks like Leviathan, spelled a different way, but Leviathan, maybe. I don't know. Dragunity Arma Mistletoe. And Journey Ackless. Dragunity Ducks. I think I might actually have this one. This might be one of the ones I have. A Legionnaire. I've seen that one before. I definitely have this one. The Tribus. Dark Spear. Again, sounds pretty familiar. So actually I might be familiar with more of these. This one, not as much. Don't think I've seen that guy before. Or girl. Whatever. I don't know. I don't know what any of these are. They look like dragon people and dragons, I guess, basically. This guy I have definitely seen before. Randy Stott. That's new to me. Javelin. Yep. Mist Valley Falcon. This card cannot attack unless you return one card you control to your hand. Guess that's kind of like, 2000 beat stick right there. You just kind of really need that power. Still pretty early in those days. Hunter Owl. Garuda the Wind Spirit. I've seen that before. Definitely seen that. Another card definitely have seen. Flying Kamakiri. Spear Dragon. Familiar with that. Okay, so knew some of these. Two-headed Behemoth. Armed Dragon level 3. I am very familiar with that. Oh, a level 5. Okay, so I didn't even realize that was in here. A Masked Dragon. Yep. I actually have another copy of this already. And have used it before. Oh, okay, Masked Dragon again. There's 2 of them in there. Got a Dragon Ravine. I've definitely seen that before playing against some people. Dragon Mastery. United We Stand. Mage Power. I'm very familiar with. Of course, I love spellcasters. And I love spells. But, Mage Power I definitely have used for my spellcasters in many different decks. Mostly, I'd say probably Magician Girls. Probably used it in Dark Magicians before. Definitely not a card I have in there now, though. But all kinds of stuff. Dragon's Gunfire. Stamping Destruction. Creature Swap. Monster Reincarnation. I wonder if this was when this card came out. I'm not too familiar with this era of Yu-Gi-Oh, but I do know eventually Monster Reborn was banned, and I feel like Monster Reincarnation was kind of the answer to that. Of course, now, to my knowledge, last time I checked, Monster Reborn is no longer banned. So it's kind of interesting, Monster Reincarnation. Foolish Burial. There's a card that I've seen quite a bit. I didn't know it's been around that long, though. Card Destruction. Another card I'm very familiar with. I also have a copy of. Again, another card. Same scenario. Relieve Monster. A lot of these are cards that a lot of us have probably seen before. I mean, even me being not too much of an expert, kind of still consider myself almost, a bit of a novice. A lot of things I'm still learning about from the time periods where I really wasn't involved with Yu-Gi-Oh at all. Being younger, collecting the cards, watching the show, I didn't really understand too much of the real life rules. But as I got older, I got into it again. And that's why I'm here. Final attack orders. There's something I'm actually not familiar with. Got a Mirror Force. If you don't know that, well, I don't know what you're doing here. Dragon's Rage. Seen that before. Quite a few times. Bottomless Trap Hole. Classic. Very classic. Spiritual Wind Art. But yeah, okay, now that is very interesting because this is the Possessed Awakening cards, the Charmer deck. Well, not all of them are Charmers, but I call them Charmers, even though it's kind of a different thing from the same thing. But well, in my Possessed deck, I don't use Charmers, but yeah, this goes with that theme right there with one of the girls sitting there. And I still have never made that video about that deck. Something to do soon. And lastly, Icarus Attack, which I have also seen before. So a lot of cards that I have seen, Dragunity and otherwise, and some stuff that is new. Maybe at some point here, if I get some time, I'll actually really go through this, break down all the cards and stuff, and see what I have already, and see if I can make a deck out of it, just for fun. Just make a Dragunity deck using the structure deck and whatever I got laying around of Dragunity stuff. Could be interesting. And some of those cards that were in there, I definitely have other copies of, so even if I need some of that could help as far as like the other stuff that wasn't Dragunity. So that could be interesting, possible video in the future here. But that's really all I got for you guys today. Really been wanting to get into that structured deck. Still got a couple booster packs laying around, so it's kind of why I figured we'd start off with knocking out 2 of them and just seeing what we get into. But yeah. Oh, and I also do have one of these Egyptian God decks. I'm not gonna say which one. Obviously, there's been a lot of people, talking about those, getting into those. They've been out for quite a little bit of time now, I believe. But I bought one a while ago and just figured I'd grab one of the ones and check it out. Never was really too into them. I know a lot of people are. A lot of like more old school fans too. People that were into like the anime and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. That'll be interesting to get into. But we'll save that all for another time. So on that note, I'm gonna kind of end things here. I appreciate you guys watching. If you made it this far, thank you. I know the camera quality is still not the best, and I still haven't got the top-down camera, but we're gonna work on that. Definitely gonna try to work on that. Get some better quality videos here soon. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I will see you next time.